Everybody's laughing downstairs, music shaking through the walls. I said I needed just a minute, then I locked the bathroom door. I'm sitting on the cold white floor with my back against the sink, trying not to make a sound, trying not to feel a thing. My masker's on my fingers, there are tears across my dress. I practiced looking happy, but tonight I failed the test. They're calling out my name outside, asking if I'm doing fine. I turn the water on so no one hears me cry. I'm crying in the bathroom while everybody thinks I'm strong, holding both hands to my heartbeat, trying to breathe when the bathroom, your message on my phone, you said. I'm crying in the bathroom, your message on my phone, you said, I hope that you'll be happy, then left me here alone. The mirror says I'm breaking, but I smile before I leave the room. While crying in the bathroom. I saw you standing with her near the place we used to dance. Your hand was resting her waist like I never had a chance. You looked at me for half a second, then you turned your eyes away. I raised my glass and kept on smiling like my heart was still okay. She was wearing your old jacket, one I used to steal at night. And you kissed her on the forehead, the way you swore was only mine. Could feel the whole room spinning. I could barely stand upright, I could barely stand upright. So I whispered, please excuse me, disappear beneath the lights. I'm crying in the bathroom while everybody thinks I'm strong, holding both hands to my heartbeat, trying to breathe when the bathroom, your message on my phone, you said, hope that you'll be happy, then left me here alone. The mirror says I'm knocking, but I cannot leave this place outside. You're still laughing with the woman you chose instead, and every sound by the doorway is another thinking of you. Wanna ask you, feel like begging for a heart that's already gone. So I pick the pieces from the floor, I fix the dress you used to love. I look into the mirror, you have cried enough. I was crying in the bathroom, but tonight I'll walk back out, even when hands still shaking, without needing you to doubt. But I won't let your new forever become the end of my own. The mirror saw me breaking, now it watches me become someone who can face with gore. Red eyes hiding what they needed you for. I turned all the water off, where I survived inside that room. No more crying in the bathroom. Your coffee stain is on the console, your old receipt is in the door. I should have cleaned them out by now, but I don't know what I'm saving them for. The radio plays our favorite song, I reach to turn it down. For half a second I expect to hear you singing way too loud. The city lights keep passing, but I'm still stuck where you left me, driving home beside the silence in an empty passenger seat. You used to rest your hand on mine at every red light in the street. Now both my hands are on the wheel and your goodbye is next to me. There's an empty passenger seat where you used to fall asleep. I still turn to tell you something, then remember you're not with me. There's an empty passenger seat, but your memory rides for free. Every road becomes a heartbreak, every mile brings you back. You took your love, you took our dreams, but left your chalet that was now empty passenger seat. I passed the place beside the highway where you kissed me in the rain. You said no matter where we're going, I'll always love you just the same. I almost pulled into the parking lot just to sit there like before, but memories don't inside a place, they follow you wherever you go. Your jacket used to cover me whenever winter nights turn cold. Now the air comes through the window and there's no one left to hold. I changed the route, I changed the music, I even changed the car perfume, but nothing changes how it feels to drive through all these roads without you. There's an empty passenger seat where you used to fall asleep. I still turn to tell you something, then remember you're not with me. There's an empty passenger seat, but your memory rides for free. Every road becomes a heartbreak, every mile brings you back. You took your love, you took our dreams, but left your chalet that was now empty passenger seat. Do you you sit beside somebody when he drives you home at night? Do you reach across the silence, hold his hand beneath the lights? Does he know you hate the fast lane? Does he hear you talk for air and pretend he does in hours in the place that once was mine? But maybe love is learning not to chase what left behind. So tonight I'll roll the window down, let the cold air make me breathe. Maybe one day this empty space won't feel like losing everything. There's an empty passenger seat, but tonight it feels less deep. I still miss the way you held me, but I'm learning how to leave. There's an empty passenger seat, and your memory still follows me. You took your love, but you can't take every road from me. Someday someone else may sit there, or maybe I'll just drive in peace. For now I'll face the road ahead and let the past release. There's still an empty passenger seat, but it no longer owns me. One green light, one quiet street, one heart healing beside an empty sea. I whisper goodbye for the first time without you. The road ahead feels mine. I kept the flowers that you gave me on the night you called me yours. I placed them gently by the window where the morning touched the floor. But you kept closing air and you kept hiding from the light. You kept hiding from the light. And I kept watering our promises while they faded every night. I thought love could live on patience, I thought hope could make it last. But some things die in silence when their roots are in the past. I gave you sunlight from my heart, you gave me shadows in return. I tried to keep our garden living while you watched the petals burn. We were flowers in the dark, trying hard to find a spark. I kept reaching for the daylight while you pulled me where you are. We were flowers in the dark, beautiful falling apart. Every promise lost its color, every kiss became a scar. I gave you all I had, but love alone could not restart. A garden with no sunlight, just flowers in the dark. There were roses on the table when you told me you would change. But by morning they were leaning and your eyes looked just the same. I learned every shade of lonely from the way you held me cold. I was begging you to see me, but you only watched me fold. You said I asked for too much feeling, you said my heart was hard to please, but was only asking for the love you gave so easily in dreams. I mistook your quiet distance for a storm that soon would pass. But you cannot wait for springtime and a love that freezes fast. We were flowers in the dark, trying hard to find a spark. I kept reaching for the daylight while you pulled me where you are. We were flowers in the dark, beautiful falling apart. Every promise lost its color, every kiss became a scar. I gave you all I had, but love alone could not restart. A garden with no sunlight, just flowers in the dark. Maybe I was not too fragile, maybe you were just too far. Maybe flowers are not broken, they can a room with every petal. I apologize for your silence so I would not face my fear. But love should never make you smaller, love should never steal your air. Love should feel like open windows, not a room with no one there. So tonight I'll leave the garden, I'll stop begging you to care. I would rather bloom without you than keep dying with you there. I was a flower in the dark, still believing in your heart. I kept waiting for your sunlight, but you loved me from the back. Maybe healing starts with leaving what keeps pulling you to black. I'll find a place where I can grow, where love feels open, warm and soft. I won't spend another lifetime as a flower in the dark. One last petal leaves my hand, one closed window opens again. You were the night, I couldn't a flower will bloom again. I saw the picture yesterday. His arms were wrapped around her waist. He wore the smile I used to know, the one I thought I'd never lose. She had her head against his shoulder, he looked at her like she was home. I stared until the screen went dark, then cried where no one else would know. I used to be the one beside him, the one he called when nights were hard. Now she is living in the future he once promised to my heart. I told myself I'd be prepared for the day he'd move along, but nothing ever teaches you how to watch a place become someone else on. He loves her now, the way I begged him to love me. He gives her all the gentle words he never had when I would bleed. He loves her now, and she gets everything I dream. She gets his mornings, gets his midnight, gets the man and be for me. I should be happy he has changed, I should forgive him somehow, but it breaks my heart to know he loves her now. Does she know he hates the silence when the thunder shakes the room? Does she know he needs his coffee before he says a word at noon? Does he kiss her in the kitchen? Does he hold her when she cries? Does he tell her she is beautiful and mean it every time? I taught him how to say I'm sorry. I stayed while he was learning love. Maybe I was only practice for the girl he would become enough for. I gave him every patient piece until there was nothing left of me. Now she is holding the healed version of the man who broke me completely. He loves her now, the way I begged him to love me. He gives her all the gentle words he never had when I would bleed. He loves her now, and she gets everything I dream. She gets his mornings, gets his midnight, gets the man and be for me. I should be happy he has changed, I should forgive him somehow, but it breaks my heart to know he loves her now. Maybe she came at the right time, maybe I came much too soon. Maybe I was just the winner before his heart was ready to bloom. Maybe losing me awakened, but why did someone else receive the love he learned by hurting me? I don't hate the girl beside him, she never stole and wasn't mine. She only met him when he finally knew how to love someone right. Still, I wonder why my heartbreak had to show him how to care. Why did I have to lose myself to make him better for her? He loves her now, the way I always knew he could. He holds she is enough somehow. I hope he gives her everything, and maybe someday it won't hurt to see the life they're building now. But tonight I'm still the woman he learned to love without. He loves her now, he just never loved me. She gets his promise, I got goodbye. I changed the way I wore my hair because you liked it falling down. I learned to laugh a little softer so I wouldn't make you turn around. I swallowed every honest question, kept my sadness out of sight. I made myself a little smaller just to fit into your life. I gave you every quiet part, me every secret, every scar. But every time I reached your heart, you only moved it further far. I kept believing if I tried a little harder every night, you would finally look at me and see somebody worth the fight. But I was never enough, no matter how much I gave up. I could hand you all my heaven, you would still say it wasn't love. I was never enough, I was always almost what you want. Too emotional, too difficult, too much whenever I broke myself to keep us whole. I lost my voice, I lost my trust. You made me feel I would never be enough. I watched you praise the things in her you used to criticize in me. You called her brave for speaking freely while you called my feelings weakness. She wore the dress you said was foolish when I bought the same one last spring. You loved the fire inside her eyes but made me scared to feel anything. Maybe she arrived much later when your heart had learned to care. Or maybe I was never lacking, you just never wanted me there. Still your voice became the mirror I believed for far too long. Every flaw you placed upon me started sounding like my own. But I was never enough, no matter how much I gave up. I could hand you all my heaven, you would still say it wasn't love. I was never enough, I was always almost what you want. Too emotional, too difficult, too much whenever I broke myself to keep us whole. I lost my voice, I lost my trust. You made me feel I would never be enough. I counted every imperfection, every reason you might leave. I blame my body, blame my heartbeat, blame the way I chose to dream. I stood before the mirror crying, trying to become someone new. But every change became another piece of me I lost for you. Now I finally see the truth. I was too broken then to touch. I was only asking the wrong person to love me and be loved. Thought I was never enough, but I gave more than anyone should. I kept carrying both our hearts when you never even would. You were never enough because you not me hold my heart. You were only someone who could not hold my heart. I was soft, I was loyal, I was everything I knew. Maybe I was always enough, just never changed my tears, I took the blame. I choose the truth. I was enough before I ever loved you. I still leave your lamp on, though you're not coming home. I still sleep beside the edge, like I'm saving you some room. Your pillow keeps its silence, your side has lost its warmth. But every time I close my eyes, I feel you in my arms. I pull the covers closer, trying to replace your skin, but nothing holds me like you did before the end began. I'm learning to sleep alone, learning not to wait for you, learning not to wait for you, learning how to face this without reaching where you used to be. I'm learning to sleep alone, though the bed still feels too cold. Every night I lose you slowly, every morning I let go. I still whisper goodnight, baby, though there's no one coming home. I'm closing my eyes without you, learning to sleep alone. I changed the sheets last Sunday, but they still somehow feel the same. Every shadow on the ceiling finds a way to make your shape. I used to hate your snoring, now I miss that little sound. I miss the way you pulled me close, so whenever I turned around I leave the television talking, so the silence won't get loud. Every voice becomes your voice when no one else is around. Do you sleep beside somebody? Does she fit against your chest? Does she know you need the window open when you try to rest? Does she wake you from your nightmares? Does she hold you when you shake? Does she get the peaceful version that I stayed up nights to say? I hate imagining your heartbeat keeping someone else from fear, while I still reach through the darkness hoping somehow you are here. But I cannot keep on waiting for a love that chose to leave tonight. I'll let the empty space be only empty next to me. I'm learning to sleep alone, and tonight I won't leave the light. I will face the quiet bedroom, I will make it through the night. I'm learning to sleep alone, though my heart still calls your name. Maybe healing's not forgetting, maybe sleeping through the pain. I won't whisper goodnight, baby, I won't wait for you to come home. I'll hold my own heart gently while I'm learning to sleep alone. One day this bed will feel like mine, one day your shadow will be gone. Tonight I'm still beginning, learning to sleep alone. One cold pillow, one quiet room, one heart learning not to wait for you alone. The sunlight found the curtains before I opened up my eyes. For a moment I forgot that you were no longer by my side. I reached across the pillow to the place you used to be, but all I touched was morning and the space you left with me. Your coffee cup is in the cupboard, your shoes are gone beside the door. The house looks almost like it used to, but it doesn't feel like home anymore. I thought the night would never end, I thought I'd break before the dawn, but the sky kept turning brighter even after you were gone. It's morning without you and the world still turns. Somehow the sun is on the window, though I don't know how to feel it now. It's morning without you and your side of life is cold. I'm learning how to hold my, swear you used to hold me close. I cried through every midnight, but the darkness finally moved. Now I'm standing in the daylight of a morning without you, of a morning without you. I made one cup instead of two, then sat beside the window pane. I watched the city waking up as if it never knew my pain. The radio played our old song, I let it reach the final line. It still hurt somewhere inside me, but this time I didn't hide. I opened every curtain. For the first time since you left me, I made space for something new. Maybe healing isn't sudden, Maybe it arrives this way, in quiet little moments when you choose to face the day. I used to think that losing you would mean the ending of my life, that every day would only be another longer, darker night. But I am still here breathing, my heart is broken, but it beats. And maybe every shattered piece still carries you complete, but I no longer need your sorry to become the girl I miss. So I'll leave your name behind me with the shadows in this room. I'll take one step into the light of this morning without you. It's morning without you, and for once I'm not afraid. I can hear the city calling, I can feel a brand new day. It's morning without you, but the silence feels less cruel. I'm beginning to remember I was someone before you. I cried through every midnight, I gave every tear to you, but the night cannot last forever, and neither can missing you. I may still break tomorrow, I may stream of what we knew, but today I choose to wake up to a morning without you. But this morning, one open window belongs to you. Everybody's laughing downstairs, music shaking through the walls. I said I needed just a minute, then I locked the bathroom door. I'm sitting on the cold white floor with my back against the sink, trying not to make a sink, trying not to make a sound, trying not to feel a thing. My mascara's on my fingers, there are tears across my dress. I practice looking happy, but tonight I failed the test. They're calling out my name outside, ask if I'm doing fine. I turn the water on so no one hears me cry. I'm crying in the bathroom while everybody thinks I'm strong, holding both hands to my heartbeat, trying to breathe while you move on. I'm crying in the bathroom with your message on my phone. With your message on my phone, you said I hope that you'll be happy, then left me here alone. The mirror says I'm breaking, but I smile before I leave the room. No one knows I lost you tonight while crying in the bathroom. I saw you standing with her near the place we used to dance. Your hand was resting on her waist like I never had a chance. You looked at me for half a second, then you turned your eyes away. I raised my glass and kept on smiling like my heart was still okay. She was wearing your old jacket, the one I used to steal at night, and you kissed her on the forehead the way you swore was only mine. I could feel the whole room spinning, I could barely stand upright. I could barely stand upright, but I cannot leave this place. So I whispered, please excuse me, and disappeared beneath the lights. I wipe away the black lines running slowly down my face. I hear somebody knocking with the woman you chose instead, and every sound beneath the doorway's another thing I cannot forget. I wanna scream, I still love you. I wanna ask you why she won, but love should never feel like begging for a heart that's already gone. So I pick the pieces from the floor, I fix the dress you used to love. I look into the mirror and tell the girl inside, you have cried enough. I was crying in the bathroom, but tonight I'll walk back out, even with my hands still shaking, even with my full of doubt. I was crying in the bathroom over someone who let me go. The mirror saw me breaking, now it watches me become someone can face the music without needing you to run. You may never know how much it hurt or what I survived and still loving you, and walked out without you. Cold white floor, locked wooden door, red eyes hiding what they came here for. I saw the ring upon her finger in a picture late last night. You were standing there beside her, holding on beneath the lights. You were white beneath the flowers, you look certain, you look proud, and the future you once promised me was standing in that crowd. I remember all the evenings we spent choosing children's names. We spent choosing children's names. You said someday we'll have everything, now she's living in that someday. I thought losing you was over, but seeing her inside my future broke my heart all over again. She got my forever, the life you promised we would share. She got the house, the ring, the mornings, and your hands inside her hair. She my forever, every dream we drew together. She gets to hear you call her home while I'm learning to let go. I know you chose her, I know we're not together, but it hurts to watch somebody else get my forever. Does she know about the garden you once said we'd grow someday? Does she know the little kitchen where we planned our holidays? Did you tell her all the stories that you practiced first with me? Do you love her in the future that I helped you learn to see? I wonder if you take her dancing to the place where we first met. Does she know beneath her happiness? Does she know beneath her happiness there's a girl you had to forget? I don't blame her for believing every promise from your mouth. I believe the same forever before you found another route. Maybe forever was not mine, maybe it was never yours to give. Maybe I was just the person who taught your heart the way to live. I stayed through every broken season, I held you, lost your way. I loved the man you were becoming, she received the man who stayed. And I hate that I still wonder why my love was not enough, why I had to build the bridges she now crosses with your trust. But she did not steal my future, you were never mine to own. You only took the dream we shared and built it in another home. She got your forever, but I'm taking back my life. She can keep the ring and promises that were never truly mine. She got forever, but mine is waiting somewhere better. Would someone choose my heart and never beg for love? You chose another story, you changed the ending with your manner. But someday I'll find a love that feels like my forever. She got the picture, she got the ring, she got the life where it began. It's hanging in the corner with the tag still on the sleeve. I bought it for the evening you promised you would spend with me. I chose the color that you loved, the one you said matched my eyes. I picture how you'd look at me beneath the restaurant lights. I practiced walking in the mirror, I pinned my hair the way you liked. But before I could get ready, you called and changed my life. You said we need to talk tonight, and I already knew. The dress was waiting by the door, but I was waiting there for you. This the dress you never saw, the one I bought to make you fall in love with me all over again before you said we reached the end. This the dress you never saw, still hanging like we never lost future I had planned that night. The candles and the city, you never saw me standing there trying to look like I did not care. You only saw my heart fall apart, not the dress you never saw. I wore my makeup through the phone call, though every tear washed it away. You said you'd wanted to be honest, you said your feelings had changed. I kept staring at the fabric, at the silver on the floor, wondering how something beautiful could hurt me even more. The reservation called at 8, I let the telephone ring. There was a table set for 2 and no reason left to leave. I thought that night might be the moment you would ask me not to go. Instead, you gave me one last memory in a dress you'll never know. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if you had come and seen me then. Would your eyes have changed their answer? Would you have loved me once again? Would you have taken back the silence? You have reached across the room, or would I stir goodbye while wearing something made for you? I know dress cannot say the love, no beauty cannot make you stay, but part of me still mourns the girl who thought that night would change our fate. She stood before the mirror smiling, still believing dreams came true. She never knew the dress she wore would never be seen by you. It's the dress you never saw, but tonight I'll take it from the wall. I won't let one unfinished night keep stealing every part of my life. It's the dress you never saw, and maybe that is not a loss. You've never earned the girl inside, and you never saw her worth at all. I'll dance without you by my side, and someone else may look at me the way that if nobody does, I'll still feel beautiful. This is the dress you never saw, and now it doesn't belong. I'm not that waiting girl anymore. You missed the night, you lost it all, and I finally wore the dress you never saw.